I remember my very first lesson for my bar mitzvah. My bar mitzvah was in 1983. But in 1982, in a cold August afternoon, I went to Cantor Immerman's apartment, and he opened the door, and he recognized my voice from shul and school and everywhere, and he said to me, "Ivor, take a seat at the dining room table." So I sat down at the dining room table, and he proceeded to say to me, "Have you got the book number 46, which I asked you to get at Bankenstadt?" I said, "Yes, I've got it right here." "Have you got a pencil?" "Yes, Cantor Immerman." And he started the lesson. 20 minutes into the lesson, the doorbell rang. And then Cantor Immerman sat down, he didn't move, but it was just a warning that someone was about to open the door. And it was his domestic worker, his helper, Dorothy. And Dorothy walked into the dining room, and she said, "Wat gaan aan hierso? What is going on?" And Cantor Immerman said, "I'm teaching Ivor his bar mitzvah portion." She said, "Ivor, how can you learn like this? It's pitch dark." It's absolutely pitch dark. It was a dark August afternoon. And being the 12-year-old shy little boy that I was too scared to ask if I can switch on the light. So I was sitting there like this the whole time, close to the bar mitzvah book. And when she switched the light on, almost like a metaphor, the light shone, and that was the beginning of my bar mitzvah tuition. At the end of almost every lesson, Cantor Immerman would ask me to go to the to the post box. And he said, "I would like you to go to the post box." It was never going to be an extended lesson. He wasn't going to keep my parents waiting, but he said, about 5 minutes before the end of the lesson, he said, "Please would you go to the post box and collect the newspaper for me, the Argus." I went to get the Argus, and I brought it back into the room, and this time the light was already on, Baruch Hashem, so I sat there, and I opened up the newspaper, and he said to me, "Ivor, would you please read for me the classified page?" Because he knew everyone in the community, everyone knew him, and he didn't want to feel any foibles, he didn't want to have any foibles, so he wanted to be kept up to date as the chazan in a community, and he wanted to wish everyone accordingly at the appropriate time. So I started reading for him births, engagements, consecrations, deaths. And this went on almost every lesson, except in summer when he used to take the newspaper, he used to say, "Just collect it for me, please, and bring it in." I would give it to him, and then when I left, he would walk out with me, and he would walk over with the newspaper to Cantor Simcha Kusavitsky, a few houses down the road. And Cantor Kusavitsky would then read the classifieds for him. But when I read it for him after the second time, he said to me, "Isn't it amazing, Ivor?" He said, "The people in Cape Town pass away in alphabetical order every single week." And I can honestly say that Cantor Immerman was an inspiration and one of my mentors, because what he did was incredible. He was the chazan in a community. He taught Jewish music at the school, and he taught bar mitzvah. And that is exactly what I do today. Thank you.